Hey guys, Beretta USA here, and today's video is going to be the Mossberg MC2 subcompact versus the Glock Model 36. Two striker-fired pistols. Both pistols feature polymer frames. The MC2sc is chambered in 9mm, whereas the Glock 36 is a single stack 45 ACP pistol. 6+1 versus a 11+1 with your stock fitting mag with the MC2sc, where you got your 14 round extendo right here. You can also shove a 16 round MC2 magazine into this if you wanted to, so that's nice. You do have that interchangeability of magazines, just like a Glock 26, how you can shove any double stack 9mm mag into that. First thing to cover, let's cover the triggers real fast, because I'm actually wondering what the difference is between these two. Oh, what do you know? Okay, let's cover this. So this is a little design flaw that I've noticed in the Glock 36 in the last couple weeks, and that's while messing with the magazine release here and trying to release the magazine as a left-handed shooter. Can't do it, guys. It will only release from the side of a right-handed shooter. You have to rip and strip this magazine out as a left-handed shooter. Kind of interesting. It's just the way the gun is designed. It's an old pistol. It's been around since, if I remember right, the mid-90s. Or was it 1999? Either way, it's an older design and it has some limitations. MC2sc. Magazine drops freely as a lefty. You can also swap it over if you want to. Pretty easy to do, I'm sure. No ambi slide stop on this. Only one side to release it as a righty. Again, let's try this trigger, because I'm wondering. 412. Last pull was 4 pounds, 12 ounces. Yeah, 5-pound trigger, okay? Really smooth trigger. I was saying on the Glock 26 Gen 5 versus this, that this trigger is not as good as a Glock. And that is true to a certain degree. It's just a little more clunky, this trigger, guys. It has a little bit more going on. It's a little bit more messy of a trigger, in my opinion, compared to a Glock. All these pistols are going to have a slightly different trigger. None of these striker-fired polymer frame pistols ever turn out the same as far as how the triggers pull, or at least that's been my experience, and that's with shooting Glocks for over 20 years now. Again, it's important to know your pistol's limitations and what it's got going on and what you're going to have to do with it. So, yeah, as a lefty, the Glock 36 is not a top option for me. That's just the way it is. This is a little ridiculous, having to treat this kind of like a World War I pistol, having to rip and strip the mag out. I don't like that, personally. Now, everything else about the Glock I do like. It has a better trigger. It's more serviceable. Way fewer parts traditionally on a Glock compared to anything else. They are just very utilitarian, very easy to use. Again, most people could pick up either of these pistols and make them run. These striker-fired pistols are so simple and easy to use. You shove the magazine in, you rack the slide back all the way, you got a round in the chamber, then in a full mag or whatever. The only safety you have to worry about is the trigger safety itself, and that again is the little dingus in the middle of the trigger there. So you have to press the trigger from the middle of the pad in order to get activation. Otherwise, trigger can't be pulled. You have to pull from the middle to activate it. And again, the Glock triggers, if you get a good one anyway, it's money. This Glock is so money and it doesn't even know it.
It does not have an exterior safety on it. It just has a safe action trigger. Get ourselves some trigger pulls here. Because when I was messing with it earlier, I could have swore it was more like 6 pounds and not the 5.5 pounds. So let's see. 5 pounds, 7.5 ounces. Let's do it again. I do have an empty magazine in there because sometimes that makes a difference. 5 pounds, 9 ounces. So 5 pounds, 8 ounces and 5 pounds, 9 ounces on the 661. And let's try the 861. Trying to get it at a little bit of an angle and then pulling more straight back is what I'm going for here, folks. 6 pounds, 2 ounces. 5 pounds, 3.5 ounces, and I'll do one more just to make sure that I got 3 good pulls on this one. 5 pounds, 13 ounces. There you go for some Glock triggers.
45 ACP single stack pistol, an amazing lightweight 45 ACP blaster. Continue to compare these pistols, talking about the frames here. You can see how much wider the frame is here on the Glock 36. It's kind of like a 1x2, how it feels in the hand. What am I running on it? I'm running a Pierce grip extension. Again, I got decent sized hands, and that's how my hand fits on the Glock 36 compared to the Mossberg MC2sc. Very, very comfortable in comparison. In my opinion, anyone would probably really enjoy the ergonomics of the Mossberg because it is very thin feeling in the hand, which is a very good thing. That's what you want. In fact, it's so thin, it's almost as thin as the Gen 1 pistol for Mossberg, the MC1sc. This is a single stack 9mm that takes, ready for it, Glock 43 magazines. But yeah, a very similar profile. Literally, I think it's the same slide even, so it's just a different polymer frame here to accommodate that slightly wider body magazine. Because with the Mossberg MC2sc, they went to this staggered style hybrid metal mag, again like the P365 or that new HK little micro compact 9mm pistol. That new HK looks very impressive. Talking about price differences, you're looking at about $200 more compared to this MC2sc, if I'm right, as set up with night sights. This specific variation of the Mossberg MC2 subcompact is the Tru Glo night sight version. So you have the Tru Glo Pro night sights, U-notch rear, 3-dot profile, highly visible front sight. Love these sights on this pistol. Front cocking serrations, really nice texturing on the polymer frame here all the way around. That's pretty good, not bad at all. You also have a nice undercut underneath the trigger guard, a slight finger groove, feels good the way that the pistol feels. You also have a squared off trigger guard with some serrations in the front for any of you that shoot like nothing fancy. A nice designed pistol, quality, made in America. The Glock 36, again, a quality 45 if you want that extra stopping power, the ability to throw ashtrays at people. You know what I'm saying, you guys. These things don't mess around. But seriously, again, both fantastic concealed carry options. The Mossberg has the ability to be shoved into Glock 43 style holsters. So this is a DeSantis Nemesis Glock 43 holster. Glock 36 will actually pretty much fit in a Glock 27, Glock 26 holster, so that's not bad. This is a Micah's handmade pocket holster for, again, Glock 36, huh? Again, between these two pistols, if I had to choose one, because of the limitations of this current generation Glock 36, and that's again talking about the one even with the rail, they're both going to release the magazine the same way. I even had a couple other people try to release the magazine out of the Glock 36 as a left-handed shooting position again. Everyone ran into the same issue. So it's just a design flaw. They need to possibly come out with a newer generation Glock 36 to remedy that, unless they don't care. And if so, there's plenty of other options out there as far as even 45 ACP carry pistols. So again, it's important to know this information before you buy something like this. So you guys are welcome. I hope this information helps. Again, if I had to choose between these two pistols, it would actually be the Mossberg MC2sc all day long over the Glock 36. Because again, I'd like to be able to drop my magazines and not have to rip and strip. And also 9mm, plenty of extra firepower here. Again, 11+1 in the stock fitting mag. You've got a lot of capability even with this little Mossberg. I hope you enjoyed this quick video comparing the Glock Mossberg. Just kidding. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video of me comparing the Glock Model 36 to the Mossberg MC2 subcompact 9mm pistol. Again, both pistols are superb options. If you choose one of these pistols, either way, you should be good to go. Appreciate you guys watching this video. You guys have a great one. And don't forget to vote this election season. And as always, remember, your Second Amendment is worth protecting.